Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. Today I want to share with you an article titled, "To the Sensitive Women." There is a term called interpersonal sensitivity. People of this kind always feel that others don't like them, and they think they're overthinking. They are always contradictory, but they have a strong ability to capture emotions. They fear socializing yet desire to fit in. Actually, as you've read this far, you've probably found yourself nodding along. This article starts with pure intentions to offer you a bit of healing. Sensitive women care deeply about others' opinions. The German philosopher Schopenhauer once said, "Humanity's most special weakness is caring about how others perceive us." For sensitive women, they remember every bit of kindness shown to them, and they hold on to every bit of doubt cast upon them. They have light and warmth within, but anything can happen, and they always blame themselves first, afraid of not being liked, afraid of being rejected. Often keep their grievances to themselves, endure injustices quietly, hoping someone will take the initiative to understand their emotions, etc. In the 38 letters Rockefeller left for his son, he started like this: "Everyone should know how sensitive everyone is to being slighted. Being seen as less capable can crush one's spirit. Yes, sensitivity is not wrong. Sensitive ones like to progress, not leaving a bad impression on others, fearing not fitting in, fearing being isolated, treating others' words as decrees. This is the greatest harm to oneself." In the movie China Partners, there is a saying that many people take as their motto. When you are young, you shouldn't think about everything, nor should you overthink. Overthinking will ruin you. Not thinking will at most stagnate you, but overthinking is a cage. Because of a glass heart, living without ease, uncomfortable, constantly worried about gains and losses, sensitive women always fall into sadness. Because of sensitivity, they always overthink, sometimes not even knowing what they're thinking, just one emotion in their hearts: anxiety and sadness. In fact, you don't know why life is so difficult, why you have to be so cautious. You envy those successful, carefree people, but you also know that some things you can't envy, some fates can't be changed, some things can only be fought for by yourself, but reality often hits you hard. So you've learned to indulge in self-pity, to indulge in negativity. You always want to find someone to confide in, but find no one understands you, and what you fear most is that the person you confide in doesn't want to listen to you, nor genuinely cares about you. Thanks for listening so far. This channel is for everyone to improve better daily. If any of the words or sentences are helpful, then both my team and I will be very happy. Subscribing and following will help keep us moving forward. Let's get back to sharing. Roland said in John Christopher, "Sadness makes people particularly sensitive." Sensitivity and sadness are actually a vicious cycle. I advise you to turn sorrow and anger into appetite, into wasting time, into following your heart's desires. Being happy for a day is a day. This is not a sin. Sensitive you, if you can be a happy, ordinary person, that's amazing. Sensitive women's sixth sense is accurate. Some say sensitive people are emotionally fragile, but sensitive people are actually detectives. They can always discover emotions and details that others can't see, and even their sixth sense is surprisingly accurate. Many times, some negative feelings turn out to be just as they thought. However, they also have strong self-healing power. Even when they know things are going downhill, they convince themselves to think positively, even fabricate reasons to justify it. Sometimes perceiving too much is truly unfortunate. In Shen Kongwen's programming, there is a sentence that we can all take as inspiration: remembering too much is truly unfortunate, knowing too much is also unfortunate, experiencing too much is unfortunate. I advise you to be a little ignorant. Ignorance brings happiness. This statement is not untrue. Intuition tells you he doesn't love you, he often really doesn't. Intuition tells you he's betraying you, he often really isn't considering you a friend. Intuition tells you this thing will fail, and often it does go south. Strong psychological hints will make you negative and make you believe that bad outcomes are fate. So don't easily activate your radar, don't always be in detective mode. Some things are better not known, some people are better not understood. Ask 10 girls, 9 will say they're too sensitive. If you're one of those women, let me give you some advice. Treat yourself the way you treat your loved ones and friends. When you have negative emotions or bad feelings, stop thinking, write down your thoughts, and when your emotions stabilize, take them out as if solving a friend's problem for yourself. Affirm your strengths and make friends with positive people. You can be sensitive, but don't be melodramatic. Be able to distinguish between good and bad, genuine and fake, and let go of what's not worth it. This way, you won't be trapped by sensitivity. You should know being sensitive is not a sin, and you are lovely.